I'm Jeff Whitney, Vice President of Marketing at Ipswitch File Transfer.
Well, here at Infosec 2013, we've got an impressive stand talking about the transfer of data and files. Tell us how the transfer of data within companies has changed over the last few years.
Yeah, you know, it's actually changed very significantly. And if you look around the show, billions of pounds are being spent every year to protect the data centers and firewalls and the like, and to protect the core information within the organization that really drives that organization. But now, increasingly, in order to go out to get work done, those files, that information has to be passed off to employees. Now, employees have massive computers of their own in the form of laptops and even in their phones. And what's happening now is that those employees don't have secure mechanisms to be able to transfer those files around internally or with their business partners and with their customers. So they're now using insecure mechanisms to get that work done. Things like work email, things like their personal email to get that work done. So that's basically a major issue. We recently did a survey, and we do this every year, and we do it in the United States, and we do it in the UK. So we just finished a UK survey this month, and we surveyed well over 100 business professionals in the UK, and what we found was that a shocking 80% of those business professionals either have limited or no visibility into the personal file sharing habits of their employees.
And the risks are at an ultimate all-time high at the moment, aren't they?
Right, exactly. So you can't, if any time that data is breached, if you have your own company information or you have your own, or imagine customer information, and that gets breached because an employee is sending it across and using a non-secure collaboration system or their personal email, all of a sudden you're a BBC moment. And you don't want to be a BBC moment, and you don't want to have to go and tell your customers, oh, your data, you know, we don't know, but your data was sent via an insecure mechanism. It may have been compromised. Not good for your brand, not good for your customer relations.
And how does managing the behaviors of employees within businesses play a part in all of this?
Say that again, please.
How does managing the behavior of employees in a business
Right, well, you know, in essence, you can try to manage that behavior through policy statements. You should not use your email. You should not use personal email to do those kind of work. But they already know that in large resort. All they're trying to do is get their work done and do it quickly, because that's what they have to do. So it's not about managing the policies, it's about providing a solution like the kind of solution that we offer in MoveIt, our managed file transfer solution, that allows employees in businesses to securely transfer those files in a way that's fast and easy for the employee and provides the control and auditing and reporting that the business needs. So managing it at a policy level just won't do it.
And of course, the loss of mobile devices, research has shown that so many employees are losing devices.
Right.
Plays another part in the risk as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the other thing, is about mobile devices are just another way that employees can have those files, and that there's the issue of I lose them, so I need to secure them, but also how when you're transferring the files, you know, the 99% of the time that they actually have their phone with them, how are they transferring those files back and forth? Internally and then externally, and are they doing that securely? And once again, usually the mechanism is they don't have a safe and secure way to do that, so they're using whatever mechanism is possible for them.
So your recommendation is a kind of a mix, I guess, of contractual behaviour with the employees, you know, advising them on what is acceptable and what isn't acceptable, and employing your solution as well.
Right. I mean, education of employees is always critical. We have a policy that says you won't do this. The reason is because you can't compromise data. It's far too important. But in addition, here's a mechanism for you to get your job done fast and easy, because we're holding you accountable to do that as well. And that, in essence, what a secure managed file transfer solution like what Ipswitch offers enables organizations to do. So it does enable that person, individuals, the employees to safely do secure file sharing, but it also allows the IT organization to do that as well. Whole different interview, but that's an issue as well, because there's a lot of file sharing that goes on where people really don't understand how it's happening.
Of course, sharing data within companies is something that all companies do at some point or another. It's an aspect of modern business. But have you seen any trends in the sort of early adopters of the technology you're offering here? Is there a particular type of business that are being quickly to take it up?
Well, you're going to see it first amongst file sharing practices pick up initially amongst organizations where compliance is a major issue. So financial, healthcare, government, all those where they know it's an absolute requirement. And those have always made up a good healthy dose of our business. But the more BBC moments you have in the UK, the more CNN moments you have in the United States, the more people realize that this isn't restricted to those. That protecting your corporate data, protecting the data of your customers is crucial for the success and the health of the business. So we're seeing an ever-increasing flow of people who are basically coming and saying our old file sharing practices, whether we're using scripts or whether we're using FTP servers, they don't give us the control, the visibility, the reporting. They don't provide us, if we have compliance requirements, they don't support the requirements. And then in addition, no one is moving files for fun. You're moving files to get work done. So once you move the file, what is the systems, the automated systems that you have in place to be able to get the real work done? You know, I get a bunch of orders in, I got to get it over to finance and make sure that the credit is approved, hopefully through a system, and then off to order entry and then off to shipping. Is that happening for you automatically so that you're getting work done faster and more efficiently, so you're making money, saving money? Or is it using the old processes, old scripts that you have no visibility in how they're working, and if something breaks, there's no alerts going off to tell you about what's happening? That means IT gets to spend the weekend digging through logs, trying to figure out life. Not a fun way to do business. So we're absolutely seeing that trend of people moving to managed file transfer solutions, following the finance and the healthcare and the governments, to not only make sure it's secure, but to just get work done faster and better.
Well, fascinating insight. Where can people go to find out more information on the Ipswitch products?
So, Ipswitch.com is a great place. Specifically, the IpswitchFT.com is the file transfer division of Ipswitch. So that's a great place, or right here at the show.